Hi, I'm Liu Zhenji. Today, my presentation topic is using the financial index to predict future share price of A+H dual-listed company. And I will select some important financial index, then use those financial index to do the OLS regression model, then use the regression model to predict the future share price. And I also discovered that PS and PB ratio may have significant impact to the share price. Now I'm going to start my presentation. This is the title of my presentation. Normally, the stock price will be affected by the multiple factors, like political factors, market factors, the management of the enterprise. However, under the assumption that the macro factors are relatively stable and the internal factors of the company do not change much, this research attempts to predict the future share price by establishing the OLS regression model based on the known factors such as PS, PB. And these are the important financial index that are selected by me. The first one is the turnover. The second one is the turnover rate. The third one is PE ratio. The fourth one is the number of shareholders. The fifth one is the total share capitals. The sixth one is the PB ratio. The final one is the PS ratio. Then I did the correlation in order to find out which factors are highly correlated to the share price. Then I discovered that the PS ratio and the PB ratio are highly correlated to share price. The correlation of coefficient of PB is 0.76, and the correlation of coefficient of the PS is 0.6. Then I hypothesized that PB and PS are significant factors of the share price. And finally, we can build up the OLS regression model, which is lowering share price equal to beta 0 plus beta 1 lowering turnover plus beta 2 lowering turnover rate plus beta 3 lowering PE ratio plus beta 4 lowering number of shareholders plus beta 5 lowering total share capitals plus beta 6 lowering PB ratio plus beta 7 lowering PS ratio. Then we can get the OLS model result. It is obvious that despite the turnover rate and total share capitals, all other factors are significant to the share price. And this result is calculated by this data. The equation below is the regression model that can be used to predict the future share price. In conclusion, the hypothesis is accepted. This is because the p-value of PS ratio and the PB ratio are lower than 0.05. And I also discover other significant factors like turnover, PE ratio, and the number of shareholders. And if we substitute all the coefficient of factors into the OLS regression model, then we can get a complete OLS regression model that used to predict the future share price. I use this model to predict the share price of Guangfa Securities and SMIC International. Then I discovered that the share price of both companies in the February of 2023 are lower than the share price in October of 2022. So the share of both companies are not worth to buy. In the last, the above is the A+H stock price prediction model obtained in this study. The actual operation need to be verified. Investment is risky, so it is necessary to be cautious when entering the market and use this model. For the extra conclusion, there are also many limitations of my OLS regression model. For example, I cannot count the qualitative factors into the model, like the confidence of the investors and the political factors. Thus, there are errors exist in the model that will make the model inaccurate. And this is my presentation. Thank you.